Welcome back, my Dark Beings, to my Dark Kingdom, and today we are playing Dungeons 3. Yes, we are still going on with the evil streak. Just to let you know, if you're wondering why haven't I posted videos up lately, I already explained in the Halloween special, but I'll let you know now. It's because I was sick. I'm getting better. I still have a little bit itchiness in my lungs a little bit, but it is starting to get better. So I'm able to get more feeling. Heck, my voice right now, if you're hearing it, is actually getting me. I'm getting more hyped up for it. Not to mention now, and I've been meaning to get to this game for a while. Heck, this was supposed to be the next game that was supposed to be after Akiba's Beat or during Akiba's Beat. You know, switch back and forth. But unfortunately, the game that I wanted to play was supposed to keep for a surprise, but it was supposed to be Bendy and the Ink Machine. But unfortunately, that wasn't on disc, even though it did say the trailer said it was going to be on PS4. I even checked. I'll check again to see if it is on PS4, but it did say in the trailer. I may be wrong. Who knows? But I'll check again. If not, then it might be in a later date. And hopefully, it does go into consoles because I would really like to play on here. But for now, we're going to be continuing on with Dungeons 3, and we're continuing on with our evil campaign. This time with a new area. Yes. And if you're wondering, in Dungeons 2, if you're wondering if there's a video thing, I'll explain it later after we finish this game. But for now, let's continue. Let's see how this starts. What the heck, tutorials?
Dungeon Basics. The newcomer evil should learn the basics of dungeon management. Evilness. The fast-learning evil quickly set about sending its creatures into the overworld.
Oh, okay then. Oh, this is good. Yeah. Alright, guys, I'll be back so I can learn some of this stuff. Yes, unfortunately, I did not know this. This is my first time playing it, so I will bring it back. If I don't get a video out today, it's probably because I was doing the tutorials. Alright, or today's Friday. Who knows? Alright, I'll let you know when I get back. Alright, we're back. I finished the tutorials and we're gonna be seeing it. Yeah, it was hilarious, but it wasn't that much for me to put in the video because it's just me doing some simple things, so it wasn't a waste of space in the video. And besides, I would've cut it out because it was just simple tutorial missions. Alright, so now we're gonna be going to the main campaign finally.
The Shadow of Absolute Evil. The Shadow of Absolute Evil had crossed the sea and now sought the chosen target. A dark elf named Talia.
Well, now, this is interesting.
A long time ago, the Absolute Evil had, in the famous predecessor to this game, subjugated the known world and defeated good. Now, in a world full of blackness and despair, it spent its days sipping cocktails from the skulls of its enemies and forging new plans over a grilled unicorn kebab.
Sweet.
Unfortunately, there wasn't much left to forge. A few orc wedges, the occasional trick played on the little snots. There just wasn't anything left to conquer. As the weeks and months passed, the Absolute Evil grew ever more reticent and seclusive. From time to time, one could hear a slight murmur from the depressed evil's secret laboratory in the depths of the dungeon. Its creatures grew more worried with each passing day, and even started to miss its ingenious evil tricks. It was a somewhat confusing time for them. No beatings, no torture, and no being sent to a senseless death. On the other hand, it was a rather nice change. Eons passed, and the unicorn supply dwindled until suddenly, one wonderful day, the evil genius evil joyfully burst from its secret laboratory. It finally had a new goal. An unknown continent, as often found in sequels, lay to the east, sheltered from the wicked evil by naught but a puny little ocean. It immediately had a fleet built. This was so powerful that it covered the horizon from north to south and was manned by the best and most powerful creatures at the devious evil's command. The fleet set sail for the crossing to this new continent, left the harbor, and sank.
Already?
Yet that mattered naught to the couldn't give a hoot about its minions evil. it instructed its goblins and little snots to design an even more powerful fleet.
Excellent. Whoa.
These new ships were gigantic. Loaded with Devious Evil's second-best creatures, the fleet set out. And that sank as well.
What is going on? Here.
The annoyed Evil saved his relentless anger towards the shipbuilders for later. Obviously, it would have to take care of the matter itself. With a sigh, it cast a spell and created a shadow of itself. A creature of absolute darkness and evilness. This shadow flew across the water towards the east. There, it would find a vessel, a corruptible being that would subjugate this land in the name of evil. And the shadow had the perfect target in mind.
At last.
The great paladin Tanos, hero of the totally Eastern Kingdoms and a repugnantly good fellow. He was visiting the fatiguing library in Twistram with his comrades to see his foster daughter Talia.
Huh?
Well
What
now,
the-
Talia, tell me about your studies. Are you making progress with the writings of the ancient sages?
Yes, dear father, I have thoroughly digested it and have come a step closer to the good. The desire within me to do evil is defeated.
Really? Excellent. I am proud of you, my child. Continue to concentrate on your studies. I must go to Stormbreeze to clear up a few matters. I'll be back soon. In the meantime, my loyal friend Grimly will protect the country. Should anything trouble you, you can turn to him.
Isn't he dead?
Right, Grimly?
He died.
Aye, of course, Tanos. I'll keep an eye on the damned elf. Your daughter. You can count on me.
He died.
Then I'll see you soon, my friends. May the goddess watch over you, and the light burn eternally.
Bon voyage, dear father. I'll make you so proud of me. Who does good is good.
Oh, was that Gromley?
Disgusting phrases like that always leave such a nasty taste in my mouth.
Oh,
These
yeah.
abnormally good heroes, on the other hand, had no inkling of the malignity gathered to the south. One moment a herd of sheep was peacefully grazing, and the next moment, whomp! With a fulminant explosive effect that ate up half our special effects budget, the shadow entered the world. His target, a dark elf caught between good and evil, was very close. As the shadow of the unspeakably evil moved through the world, all around it died. Plants withered. Animals perished. Sort of like a picnic with my family.
Excellent. Shadow. Don't worry, we'll make sure to turn her evil. She's over here. I'm gonna guess these areas with the light will kill me. Oh. Just hearing all this peaceful music disgusted me.
The shadow of the far-off evil found itself very, very close to Twistram. It could practically feel its target's presence.
Take these lanterns, men, and let the light of the goddess shine. For the night is dark and full of terrors. And there's a pile of horse poo around here somewhere. I trod in it earlier. For the darkness! I mean, for the light! Sorry, I'm still in training.
Yes, well, that is somewhat suboptimal. Naturally, the shadow of the almighty evil was an incredibly powerful creature. But, well, light was a bit of an issue. It would certainly be wise to stay out of the lantern light.
Yeah. Gee. Oh, look at that! Oh, that better not be copyrightable. If it is, then that's gonna be cut out of the video. Actually, anything that's featuring is gonna be cut out of the video. Maybe. I don't know. Now I'll put it up just in case. What?
Lanterns everywhere, lanterns! You'd think some nutcase hung them all over the place just to be irritating. I'm supposed to be the evil one here. Whatever. The shadow of the nestled cozily before the fireplace evil was extremely sensitive to light and would inevitably take damage from it. It was important to avoid light as much as possible.
That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Whoa! Alright, this is where I'm gonna leave you guys until he starts talking. Oh, Project Lee. Nice. Like I said, those are gonna be cut out of the video. I'll put it up and see what happens, but more likely they'll be cut out in case it's copyrighted. Now this is where I'm gonna leave you guys until the narrator talks, because you know it's gonna take a while.
The shadow reached the entrance to Twistram. Fortunately, this one was not closed, but it was brightly lit. Luckily, there was an unfortunate guard on patrol that the shadow was able to possess, thanks to its incredible powers, as long as it wasn't in the light.
Alrighty then. Well, can I get near him without touching? Alright, let's see. Come on, we're so close!
The shadow of absolute evil melded with the guard and took control of his body. Thus, it was able to pass through the gate with ease.
Nice. What the? Pass through the gate for these, my butt. Let's try this again. Oh, I only have a limited amount of time. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. Is he gonna talk? Oh, he's gonna talk.
What was that? I think there was something wrong with that last beer.
Unfortunately, the shadow's possession only lasted a short while before the guard was able to free himself. Still, it was long enough to get past the gate. The shadow's target was close, so close. Talia, the dark elf. Soon she would fight on the side of evil.
May the goddess be with you, my friends. It will soon be time to open the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Come to the big square and join in the festivities.
Well, I don't know.
I had actually kind of planned to spend the evening in the bathhouse.
Friends, this orphanage is very important to my father. Tanos, you know, the mighty paladin, the one you really don't want to offend.
All right, we'd love to come.
Excellent! May the light of the goddess shine upon you, and let us experience this exhilarating spectacle in the big square together. Follow me, my friends, for evil, the light, I mean. Keep the light burning bright, for the night is dark and full of terrors or errors or something like that.
Oh, that was horrible. She better change her tune when we possess her. Alright, let's continue on, and I'll see you back when we get to that point.
Stop holding the lantern in my face like that, boy. I am Grimly, King of the Dwarves, and I am used to the cold, dark tunnels under the mountains. I have no need of any stupid lamp shining into me. Now I'm stuck with that damn pointy-eared... I mean, my good friend Tanos' foster daughter. Curse him. A dark elf is a dark elf, and nothing will change that. The girl will always be tainted. Should have cut her ears off when I had the chance.
Well, it seems that not everybody's unified. But like I said, isn't she supposed to be dead? Didn't we kill him in the last game? Or was that Grumly? I forgot what the guy's name. But let's possess this guy and get the heck through this place. Quickly. Shut up, tablet!
Enough chit-chat, men. You stay here and secure the area. I have to go check my invention. Stay alert. I can feel something evil lurking in the area. And it's not just that damn pointy-eared... I mean, that elf.
After this cliched monologue, Grimly disappeared into the darkness. The impatient evil shadow set off again.
Yes. Oh, for peace sakes. These are all pain in the butt. Yeah, pain in the butt cheeks. Now, where is she? We take her over and if we can use her for the side of evil, know that. I hope we can control other heroes. Now, where are we? Can't go that way. I'll be back when we find something.
In the distance, one could hear the unbearably good bells of a church. They must be marking the opening of the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Heroes, with lanterns, began to stream in that direction. The crossing on a red signal evil shadow swore, or would have, if it had a mouth, and tried to avoid the lanterns as much as possible.
Ugh, so much light. Okay. Hello? Okay, there's no one here. Looks like we're taking the long way out of here. Alright guys, I'll be back once you get there.
We're gathered here to open this orphanage in the fatiguing library for our goddess, and in the name of my father Tanos. I'm glad to see so many of you here of your own free will.
Oh, please shut up. Your voice hurts my ears. So close.
Finally, the time had come, and the shadow of the passes in the slow lane evil was within range of Talia, the Dark Elf. The time had come for it to use its incredible powers to possess her for a short time.
And yes, you're mine!
I am happy to see us all gathered here today. My dear father would be very proud were he with us today.
Okay.
He would be
that's a glitch there.
overjoyed to see us give the young and the needy a place to live
Okay,
and
shut up.
thrive. That's
Glitch.
why I'm happy to take this orphanage and destroy it utterly, and all of you will
Finally.
What did she say?
die.
Ah, it's saving.
I will kill you all.
Finally!
I feel the power within me. Oh, it's over 9,000!
Really?
Unimagined powers surfaced in Talia, the black magic of the Dark Elves. She immediately began to unleash these powers of chaos upon the world.
Finally. Just to let you know, if you see it cut out for you there, it's because I had to take that part out. But we'll see. Now, kill them all!
I'll tear you to pieces.
The Dark Elf raged through Twistrum's inexperienced guards. She thereby built up a tremendous inner energy, which she released into the world as a focus beam, while screaming, Kamehameha! Meanwhile, in the fatiguing library, they waited eagerly with coffee and cake for Talia to show up and open the new orphanage. The energy beam hit the cake with a resounding zap and reduced it to ashes. Oh yes, and the rest of the building and everyone inside as well. The
Finally.
narcissistic evil patted itself on the shoulder for this. Or it would have, but the metal armor always made such a terrible clunking noise when it tried. But then again, that's what little snots are for. Obviously, the Dispatch Shadow had found a perfect vessel in the Dark Elf. Talia had already earned the title of Employee of the Month, with the utter destruction of the fatiguing library, as well as half of Twistrum. The destruction of an orphanage and the bombardment of innocent citizens with magic missiles immediately made her the Millennium-wasting evil's new favorite henchperson.
Sweet.
Her evil deeds complete, Talia withdrew into the vaults beneath the ruins of the fatiguing library. There, between the slaughterhouse and Mad Archbishop Lazarus's apartments, she prepared to create something powerful in the name of the absolutely ultimately evil. A dungeon heart, the cornerstone of any dungeon's power.
Fine.
Far away, Paladin of Light and Talia's former mentor, Tanos, was on his way to the Empire's capital of Stormbreeze.
Huh.
Naive and trusting as he was whistling cheerfully to himself, with no inkling of his foster daughter's dark deeds. Though he was aware that as a dark elf, she always had a core of evil in her. He had hoped to defeat it through religious indoctrination with ancient mad writings. Well, old bean, you thought wrong.
Oh, yes. Oh. Are you gonna talk? Hello?
Twistram, in ruins. Talia, the Dark Elf, had turned to evil and laid the fatiguing library in ruins. Now she began to build a small power base in its vaults. Her first dungeon.
Excellent. Oh, I need to save the video. Alright, I'm back. Now we have our new minion here, and we're gonna use her to kill everyone. And like always, since this is the first mission, we're gonna go through the first two missions. Since it's just that the first two missions are always easy, we'll go through them, and then I'll possibly put up a video today. If not, then you'll see it tomorrow. Let's go through it.
Twistram looked like the leftovers from a heavy metal concert.
What? What have I done? Oh no! I've fallen to evil again. Father will be beside himself. He was right when he said, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Although, in a way, it was fun to be evil. Burning things, pillaging, and showing those nasty goody two-shoes where the hammer hangs. They just look down at me anyway. My revenge will be terrible.
While Talia was delivering a typical villainous monologue, something happened around her. From the depths arose a pulsating crystal, filled with the magic-savvy evil's power. A dungeon heart. Not to be confused with those dungeon hearts from other games. We don't want to be sued. Again.
Hello, greetings. What seems to be your boggle?
Secret mental messages were exchanged between Talia and the mentally savvy evil's crystal. We could explain this in detail at this point, but that would require a 3-hour monologue on my part, and I am definitely not being paid enough for that.
Good thing.
I will make these people suffer for mocking me. Father's henchmen never liked me anyway, and always insulted me, calling me pointy-eared. It's time for my well-deserved revenge!
The game logic internalizing evil had given Talia an assignment. Out there on the surface were shamelessly good places in urgent need of destruction.
Nah, no problem. I'll take care of it. I am an evil army.
Naturally, the strategically well-versed evil did not send its new general into battle alone. A dungeon had to be built, and creatures hired to provide her with a powerful army. Of course, the sophisticatedly thinking evil already knew which way the wind blew in a dungeon. However, should it be hit by short-term memory loss, it could effortlessly look up things in the fabulous almanac.
Alrighty then, looks like we have our new general. Excellent, excellent. So Talia, I wonder if she's gonna be the only hero. Hopefully we get more heroes in the game, but this will be fine. Talia is a dark elf and the foster of the Paladin Talos. I love that. She was educated in studies of light and tries to be true champion of the light. The shadow absolutely led her to where she now feels quite comfortable. Yes. Also, is that how she's gonna voice act? She's gonna talk?
Grandio's evil's helpers had not been idle. Well, they hadn't exhausted themselves either, but anyway, there were now some research projects the researching evil could pursue. The new improved research menu, TM, was now available.
Yes, thank you. I was busy doing my monologue here. Alright, let's see what we had. Tristan's ready guard, conquer the good locations. I forgot how to do anything. Let's go. let's see what we
The
have to do.
new improved research menu, TM, opened and gave an overview of currently available technologies. At the moment, the selection was still limited, but that would change. After all, this evil crusade had only just begun.
Alright, so this one will unlock it. This will unlock. For the episode you made, Thanos Rotten Hill, Spencer. This to boost tally and combat values. You gotta end the damage. Ah, sweet. Now let's see. What should we do here? For the horde. Yeah, I love that. Alright then, guys. I'm going to start building the place and start getting an army ready, up and running. I'll see you back when something happens. Be back. Alright, guys. We're back. Well, not really. No, we're not really back. I just brought you guys here to tell you that we're up in the overworld, and it's time for us to destroy every single piece of land here. Oh, it's so disgusting. Alright, I just wanted to bring gas to that. Now, see, Ewa and I, there's something interesting around. Look how beautiful this is.
Blinding beams of light met the dauntless evil's creatures. They briefly squinted at the disgusting brightness. Finally, they grinned, satisfied. At last, they were able to carry the battle to the good people and were not limited to protecting themselves in a dungeon, as is the case with other representatives of the genre.
Follow me, sons of Rohan. I mean, my vicious hordes. Let's get these tree huggers and wimps.
Yep. Still doing the hilarious, different liners. Alright. Bring you guys back in here. This is gonna be very nice.
Showed him.
The armies of evil reached one of those disgustingly good places that had survived the destruction of Twistram. The ice-cold hand, I mean evil, would deal with it immediately.
Exactly. Alright, you're here. Alright, guys. Let's go.
Queen of evil.
Yep. Now, go kill these healers. I'm getting sick of them. First, the healers. That's one. You can survive this. That's two. Now, end them all.
The little town of Good was destroyed and turned into a hotbed of evilness. Cracks formed on the surface, and something, guess, evil rose from the depths. This evilness, in a practical spherical form, was the sweet lifeblood which flowed through the personified evil's veins. It stimulated the armies of evil and swelled their power. All this lofty blah blah without any impact on the game aside, it was another resource primarily or exclusively used for more powerful research. Delicious evilness flowed into the dungeon heart and filled it with power. New research was thus made available, which would help the dungeon to even greater power. The impatient evil immediately began to research something.
Oh, yes. And we keep getting more power. Alright, you guys head back to the dungeon so you can heal up.
What is going on here? I feel a disturbance in the force.
The
The
hell?
deeds of the conspicuous evil and its henchmen had not gone unnoticed. As a matter of fact, even a blind man could see the destruction they left behind them. As idiotic heroes do, they sent out a small patrol to scout the area.
Move out, men. Have a look around and report back to me. While I would love to accompany you myself, I'm currently, teaching myself to play the ukulele.
What? Okay. Alright, you guys, head back. You need to start healing up for the next venture. How do I go back to the map? Okay, whatever. You guys heal up, and I'll bring you guys back later.
By the goddess of light! What happened here? The whole city is in ruins. I drank a beer right over there just yesterday.
Huh? Oh, sorry, were you guys here? Oh, don't worry, you're about to enter the dungeon and die. I forgot.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Hey, where does this lead? We should take a closer look.
The first heroes had discovered the not-so-well-hidden evil's dungeon and now entered its depths. Of course, the insidious evil had already prepared a despicable reception for them.
Even if that's not the case, I will kill these ridiculous do-gooders myself. They will pay for mocking me over the years. Wait a minute. What am I saying? Those are my friends. How can I plan their deaths?
Talia had chosen an extremely unfavorable time for moral doubts. Luckily, her evil dark elf heritage prevailed. Hey, Talia, you're evil, so act like it.
What? Oh, yeah, okay. Kill them all!
Oh, that's nice. Alright, guys, I'll bring it back. That's nice. That's nice.
Show here.
The second island of the good was mercilessly overrun by the strategically savvy evil's hordes and turned into an evil island. Soon, more of that exquisite evilness would be bubbling to the surface. Excellent.
Yep, it
Even
is.
better than in Dungeons 2. Not that I'm out to plug it or its fantastic add-on or anything. I'd never do that.
Still haven't played the add-on though. It never. Don't know why it didn't let me play the add-on. Can you guys get in there? No.
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
Ah. How do I get back? Don't worry, I got backup people. You can do it! Duh. Thankfully, I literally thought ahead. So these guys are going to be taken care of. I'm going to have 2 people take care of here. But I'm also going to try to get more upgrades. I'll be back.
Huh? The armies of evil here? Damn it all, how did that happen? Time to call out the heavy guns. Right, men, get ready to attack in waves.
What? Oh, well, that's hilarious.
Excuse me, sir. Wouldn't it make more sense if we attacked all at once? Where's the fun in that? Wave after wave, that's a strategy for you, then.
Thanks to the enemy's limited technical finesse, their destruction was virtually unavoidable. So it was time to decorate for the victory celebration, to get the beer and hire the orc dancers. Okay, maybe not orcs. I shudder at the thought.
They're going to be child's play. Leave them to me. I mean, hold them back and let them hit you while I deal with them.
Okay. This should be fun. Kill them!
By the goddess of light! What happened here? The whole city is in ruins. I drank a beer right over there just yesterday.
Didn't you already say that before? So, could you destroy this thing? No, just kill it! Oh! I get
Enemies have
Sorry.
entered the dungeon.
Don't worry, I got my backup characters over there. They can deal with it. Alright, that's destroyed. Alright. Oh, gosh. Nice.
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
Do I got backup? What are you need to do quickly? You gotta protect the dungeon heart. Quick. I may need to summon another extra firepower. There we go.
Payday.
No double pay, quickly! You can have your pay after you kill these idiots. Alright, that's good. If they attack us all at once right now, we lose beyond belief. Alright, you guys keep going. March onwards. Kill them all! Alright guys, I'll bring you back when we get to somewhere exciting.
Show him. We have conquered the last lair of good. Good is more or less destroyed. Ha! Good thing I switched sides.
In fact, the drooling evil had claimed all the evilness in these lands. Taking the rest of the camps would be a cakewalk, easy as stealing candy from a baby. Candy from a baby? Simple. My ass. Ever tried it? The screaming and crying and fetching their parents and family as reinforcements, and those little beasts bite pretty damn hard. Not that I have any personal experience, of course.
The ultimate, chaotic, absolute, whatever evil will be happy. I am. Father is gonna be so angry. Do you really know what you're doing? You wanted to be good. You had dedicated yourself to the light. Stop and really think about your deeds.
Can you please just stop with the golem thing? We already had too many Lord of the Rings gags in the last 2 games. Enough is enough.
Yeah, exactly. Just shut it, good me.
Exactly, my goodness. Yeah, no, please, no more. Besides, I don't think I can handle that much. Also, I was meeting Mount Rushmore. Or Mount
There are
Snotmore.
enemies in your dungeon.
My minions can take care of it. I got 2 of them. Quickly, kill them all! Alright, time to finally end these guys. Come on. Now destroy this last area.
It's payday.
Who cares?
Talia and the destructive evil's army had succeeded in destroying Twistram and the surrounding area. Good no longer existed in this land.
Oi! What the hell happened here?
Apparently, not quite all of the good guys were defeated. The Dwarven King Grimly, an old drinking buddy of Tanos the Paladin, was just touring the country with his exorbitantly large army to ensure everything was in order. Thank God, the foresighted evil had provided for this contingency. The Dungeon Heart was charged with evilness and enough energy to act as a teleporter. For Talia, of course.
Ooh, good. Then all the best, brave warriors, and stop them! Right! I'm out of here.
With a plop, Talia dissipated and disappeared to a faraway and safe place. The rest of the sacrificing evil's creatures looked astonished as their general fled, but only for a moment, as they already found themselves facing an unpleasant army of good.
This is the work of that damn pointy-eared wench. I always warned Tanos that those miserable dark elves couldn't be trusted. Criminals, the lot of them. But enough is enough. I'm going to find that shifty wench and use her ears as bookmarks.
We shall see, Grimly. We're going to end you. And possibly convert you to our way of thinking. Yes. It's so good to be back. Blackguard Steel was good. Boy, that got annoying. This one is very good.
The Gehenna Stones. After leaving the vestiges of Tristram, Talia set out for the Gehenna Stones. They served as seals to keep the demons banished in hell, where Tanos himself had exiled them. Her so-called Foster Fathers Act would soon be undone.
Ooh. A I love the way, and also if you notice, they did an event in this game. I'm impressed. Not many games continue to doing events in their own games. I like it. Now, but unfortunately, we're going to be ending it right now. Journey now for the time being. Don't worry. The next time we return, we're going to continue on with our Pain of Evil. Also, just to let you know, it's gonna be a long journey, and just like in the first game, it's gonna be a while before. So eventually it's gonna be to one mission each episode, because of course, yeah, it takes a long time. But of course, it's gonna be a long time, and I'm gonna enjoy every second of it. I hope we get new heroes on our side. But for now, like I said, like or subscribe down below, comment down below, and also press the little bell next to the subscribe button whenever you want to be notified of whenever my evil presence has arrived, or because of YouTube's certain decisions, certain decision makings, just come to my channel every once in a while to see my glorious visage, or just to watch my videos, of course, and also share my videos so I can spread my influence around, so all can be converted. Now, I think that's about it. If I forgot anything, I'll let you know. Just a reminder, if you don't see it today, it'll be on tomorrow, or well, today, since it's Friday. Alright then, my dark means dismissed!